Hello, and welcome to Team 34's presentation for Cluster and Cloud Computing, Assignment 2, The 7 Deadly Sins. Come with me on an exciting exploration of political tweets on social media and its relation to the income of its users. We're starting with a walkthrough of the user interface. We interrogated over 1 million tweets of a political nature. On the pie chart, you can see that 16% were found to have a negative sentiment. The remaining tweets were either positive or neutral tweets. The bar graph here is showing the total number of negative tweets received from each of the regions. We found that the areas with the highest amount of negative tweets were low-income areas. Those areas with the least amount of negative tweets were found to be high-income areas. This supports the notion that low-income areas feel more negatively about politics, and we can see their wrath. I wouldn't want to be a politician here in Bundaberg. They're really feeling the heat. Perhaps you'd rather be a politician in Stirling. They seem to have an easy job, with most people being either neutral or positive about politics. As we move on to the map now, you can see those areas are highlighted which have the most number of negative tweets. We can see that it's not restricted just to the capital cities. We see regional areas are also represented. There's no monopoly on negativity. We can also see that Darwin and Perth are represented, not just the eastern seaboard. Nothing is happening in Adelaide, as you might expect. Team 34 would like to thank you for listening. We are Karan Katani, Ethan Chen, Vishal Reddy, David King, Jane Ho, and I'm Cynthia Ennis. But don't go away, because next up we're going to take a look at the automated deployment system. While we watch that deployment, let's talk a bit about the source of our data. We took income data from AURN, the Australian Urban Infrastructure Network. We harvested data from both Twitter APIs available to us, the Search and the Stream API. Python was used to harvest the tweets over time and filter on location and on topic. Tweets were stored in a clustered configuration of CouchDB, which was used to reject duplicate tweets based on their ID. MapReduce views created in CouchDB provided a roll-up of counts by location and by sentiment. The TextBlob Python library was used for sentiment analysis.